In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride.
And now a quick check of our starting lineups showing us who will hit the floor first.
Trademark of both of these teams, strong defense. Gotta love it. What'll that mean for tonight's contest?
Well, the coaches will have a big role. In a strength-on-strength matchup, game planning takes on added importance.
And one more thing about these teams, Brian. I mean, there is no shortage of effort.
Now here's Howard. Mitchell, covered by Lloyd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot by Mitchell, no good.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
To the middle. Here's Wilson. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Mitchell outside. Howard. Clark outside.
Boston sets a screen.
Launches it.
And Clark gets the three.
So reliable, guys. Her offense, it doesn't come and go. It's always there.
Gray outside. Pass to Young. Wilson sets a screen. Young's shot is off. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
Here's Clark.
Back to Mitchell. Puts up a three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Now here's Gray. Jackie Young from outside. Wilson. Great positioning on the putback.
Second chance buckets, they're always the result of hard work.
And it's the Fever ball.
Boston outside.
Clark, Gray defending.
Howard the screen.
And here's Clark. To the inside. Here's Mitchell. Over Lloyd. Shot by Mitchell, no good.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Wilson outside. Pass to Young. Wilson misses the baby hook.
And when you talk about Natasha Howard, you have to look at more than those scoring numbers. Her impact goes deeper than that.
I think sometimes, us as broadcasters, analysts, we can normally measure players a little bit too much with their scoring average. Howard's won 3 titles in major part because of her defense. She's won a Defensive Player of the Year, and she does so many things on the floor that don't show up in the box score.
And they pick up 2.
The mechanics of Gray's jumper, when you break them down, are unshakable. The team's confidence in her abilities is well placed.
Now here's Mitchell. Lets the three fly. And it's rebounded by Jackie Young. Las Vegas trailing. Pass to Lloyd. Gray, she's covered by Clark. Back to Lloyd. Young over Mitchell. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the threes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Now here's Mitchell. Caitlin Clark with the three. It's rebounded by Young. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Gray. outside. Young. Here's Stokes. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. So it's Indiana now. Now Clark. Boston outside. Here's Mitchell. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Here's Stokes. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Young's shot is off. The Fever leading. Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Here's Las Vegas. Now here's Gray. She's guarded by Boston. Back to Young. Gray with it. Here's Stokes. And another miss by Las Vegas. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell, covered by Lloyd. Mitchell's shot's good.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Young with it, and it's Howard picking her up. And it's going to be 2 free throws, true contact on the shot.
And one thing that makes this game so fascinating is all the different styles you can incorporate. What do you think is the best for winning, though, Brian?
Well, you know me. I love to grind it out. Slower pace, that's what wins come playoff time.
Yeah, maybe like in the 90s, Brian. I mean, I prefer teams that pick up the pace, take a lot of threes, and can outrun you.
That free throw, no good.
And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
And she sinks the second.
Well, we can all agree on this. There is nothing quite like summer hoops in Vegas, as long as the AC is pumping.
Yeah, I mean, it was, 110, 115, you can get up there. But you got the 2K Summer League going on, the men's national team normally playing games, having a camp, tons of elite high school events, and, of course, ACES season in full swing.
You know, one of the areas Aaliyah Boston really shines is on the glass.
Yeah, she is an efficient rebounder. And as we all know, rebounds often win or lose games. Then you add in Boston's offensive efforts, and she really is a big contributor to team success.
And she knocks down the first one.
Hey, it didn't take long for Aaliyah Boston to make waves here in the W. She came ready.
Aside from the accolades she racked up in her first season, her team just plays better with her on the floor. She's a spark plug out there, and it seems that the team goes the way Aaliyah goes. She is a force at the 4-5 position in this league. Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. Over Howard. And she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
A smart player with good intangibles. Wilson's a consistent scoring threat whenever she's out on the court.
Now Mitchell. To the paint.
Boston
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
A bruiser in the painted area. Wilson also has a soft touch.
Mitchell outside, shoots over Young, and again, it's Indiana converting.
Clark.
Now Young. Gray with it.
And Caitlin Clark with a block.
And she gets it back. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. And it's Jackie Young with the 3.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Now here's Mitchell. Guarded by Young. Mitchell, shot's good.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Here's Bell. Bonner defending. Pass to Young. Out of bounds. It'll be Fever ball.
The ball goes to Indiana.
And the Fever making a change here. Bonner with it. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Mitchell. Down low.
Boston.
Basket good.
A player you want to use in the pick and roll. Mitchell has great decision-making abilities. Made the right choice giving up the rock.
Now here's Evans. Stokes. Outside Young. Outside Evans. Young shot's good.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Now here's Bonner. Pass to Howard. They get a hand on it. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Aces. And here's Bell.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Young. Tasha Howard pulls it in.
She operates well in traffic, but still a tough play to finish off.
Mitchell outside.
Boston.
Guarded by Young.
Boston with the bucket.
And it's the Aces with the ball. They trail by 6. Outside Evans. Pass to Wilson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dana Evans.
And Wilson likes asserting her dominance inside, just brushing off the defense.
Luana Bonner drives in. Now Mitchell.
Boston outside.
Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. That's in for her 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10. Now here's Young. Bonner defending. Left side Young. Stokes misses. So it's Indiana now. 7-point differential. Pass to Mitchell.
Now here's Boston.
Shot clock at 6. From 18 feet away. A rebound by Evans. Now the Aces with it. Outside Young. The 3, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Fever ahead, up 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
And here are the Aces now. They trail by 7.
Pass to Gustafsson.
Back to Gray. To the middle. Evans.
And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
Yeah, just like me. I can't believe that layup didn't fall. I don't think she can either.
To the left wing. Now Hull.
Cunningham.
Pass to Dantas. Just 5 on the clock. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebound by the Aces.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
And she'll be the first to tell you that's one she should have buried.
Screen by Gustafsson.
Outside Evans. And here is Gray. Back to Evans. This one for 3. The shot off that time. The Fever leading. Clark outside. For 3. The rebound by Evans.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Talk about a creative ball handler. Once Gray gets defenders off balance, it's over.
Now here's Hull. She's covered by Mitchell. Caitlin Clark outside. She makes that one drop. Only her second in 5 goes.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Mitchell. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's Gray missing. A chance to add to their lead.
If they get it to double digits, that would make it a very big hill to climb.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
That goes on Dana Evans.
At the line
And
for the
Sophie
Blazers.
Cunningham has joined the trend of WNBA stars broadcasting in the offseason.
Does a great job. She was on the Suns broadcast last year, able to break down the game so well because, well, Sophie is also playing basketball at the highest level.
That one misses.
And guys, this is something we were just talking about off the air, but Caitlin Clark is one of the most hyped basketball players that we've ever seen.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about the WNBA. When you talk about the most hyped rookies, I think you probably have to go back to 2003 when LeBron went first overall. Basically, it's going to be really fun to see how Caitlin Clark's career goes.
Now here's Wallace.
Back to Clark. The 3 is up. And Bell pulls it down. Las Vegas trailing. Here's Mitchell. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
If Mitchell gets to the rim, she's usually going to convert. She's such a skilled finisher.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Clark. Here's Cunningham. Wallace, Lexi Hull on the wing. The shot. Again, the miss by the Fever. Here's Las Vegas. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gray. There's the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
A new age point guard. Gray doesn't just handle the ball and pass the ball. She also hits it from deep at a crazy rate.
Now here's Hull. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Now Lloyd. Gray
Gray outside. Double team on Chelsea Gray. Three-pointer.
And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Gray left side. Mitchell outside. Pass to Lloyd. Over to the left wing. Chelsea Gray for three.
Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a tie ball game.
Always seems to be in the right position. Gray's patience and experience make her the bright player she is.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Now, guys, late in the game, you need a hoop. Who are you going to?
I'm going with Breanna Stewart. She's been huge in the finals. Plus, at her height, she's getting a good look almost every time.
All right, this is going to shock you, Brian and Blake, but I agree with Brian. We've seen Stewie win every title, and she steps up in those big moments.
Gray defending. Back to Dantas.
Launches a three. Indiana again missing.
Outside Lloyd.
Fires for three. Another three for Las Vegas.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Pass to Dantas. Bonner. Boston sets a screen. And DeWanna Bonner gets the three.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Gray. 10 points for her. To the wing on the left. Outside Young. Here's Gustafson. Nice D from Aaliyah Boston. Here's the Fever with the ball. Clark, Gray defending. And the call will go against Julie Lloyd. That's her first foul.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Bonner outside. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. She's covered by Mitchell. Shot by Mitchell, no good. And it's the Aces with the ball. Pass to Wilson. Looking to end her cold spell. And Young with the lay-in.
Great read by Wilson. Opposed to can move the rock. That is why you want Asia to have the ball.
Indiana trailing.
And it's been a rough few years for Indiana. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent. Starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, they have arguably the best young core in the W.
Now here is Lloyd. Here's Wilson. Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there. Clark outside. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Count it.
This is why Kelsey Mitchell is in the WNBA. She can carry a team offensively, have huge nights, and put on a show.
And the Aces call time here.
Drafted back in 2018, Kelsey Mitchell has spent her entire career with Indiana.
Yeah, and the Fever have yet to make the playoffs with her on the team. It's made Kelsey really overlooked quietly, she's carried their offense over the years, put up big numbers, and was an all-star in 2023.
Both teams will make substitutions. Beaver on D. 3-point lead.
Outside Evans.
Wilson right side. 6 on the shot clock.
Back to Evans.
From deep. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, Evans can absolutely knock it down. She's very patient and makes sure she gives the shot everything she has.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Colson. Bonner on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
Evans with it.
Now here's Young. From downtown.
Mitchell grabs the board.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Olsen misses the three. Pass to Young. Here's Wilson.
She's guarded by Boston.
Wilson in the post.
Working on Boston.
4 on the clock. Back to Young. There's the triple. The Fever pull it in. Bonner on the wing. Guarded by Young. Bonner for 3. Score it. Her third straight basket in 3 attempts.
When Bonner gets a clean look, she doesn't hesitate. She's good in catch-and-shoot situations.
And here's Young. 10 points for her. Up top, Wilson. The high post shot. Rebounded by Colson. The Fever with the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bonner on the wing. Guarded by Young. Bonner, no good. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Wilson the screen. They need this. And good, as it snugs right down through the net.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Colson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Now here's Mitchell. D right on her. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Superb work inside for Mitchell. She's so good at finding space to shoot from the interior.
Outside Lloyd. From the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Here's Colson. Evans covering. Pass to Mitchell. Inside, Howard. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Excellent awareness in the pick and roll. Howard seems to always be a step ahead of the defense.
Outside Young.
Jackie Young draws the double.
Lloyd.
On the wing, Dana Evans.
Pass to Gustafson. And stolen by Mitchell.
If they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
I mean, that's got to be what they're aiming for here, right?
Let's hope.
Fires from deep. No good on that shot. And the First half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Fever ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. And thinking about the shot. Let's hear it from the participant.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. It's been an absolute clinic out there by Kelsey Mitchell.
She has that slasher mentality, and we really saw evidence of it in the first half. She got to the rim again and again and kept on scoring.
Look, we know that she's got that great first step, but she must have woken up on the right side of the bed today because she looks fast out there.
And here are the Aces now. It's a 5-point game. Outside Young. Here's Wilson. Make it 5 for 10 for her with that bucket. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Clark. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
Well, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Now here's Gray. And here's Wilson. Guarded by Howard. Three-pointer Jackie Young connects from three-point range.
Oh, Jackie Young, an emphatic response.
Now here's Clark. Gray defending. Mitchell outside. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
Hard to get that shot off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for her, especially down low in the post.
That's a big challenge she's taken on. Going in there with the bigs, great job.
Now here's Young. She's got 15. Just 5 to shoot. Lloyd. Off the mark there with the 3.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Clark. 12 points for her. They get it back. Howard. A shot by Boston, no good. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Gray. To the inside. Here's Wilson. That's her 6th field goal today, and with that, she is 6 for 11.
All Chelsea Gray does is make her team better. Finds players in good positions to score.
Mitchell outside. Lloyd grabs the board. The Aces trailing.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 18. That one's good. Clark.
When she has the ball, Mitchell is always looking to find an open teammate. Head on a swivel.
Now Gray. She's got 10. Here's Wilson. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw. And it goes on Natasha Howard.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
And the first one falls for her.
And we're close to reaching the 30th season of the WNBA. What a milestone.
And the stability we currently have, it's just so important. The league is in a great place. Plus, guys, it's continuing to grow.
Yeah, the W is on very solid ground. And as you said, Tim, I think we just keep getting bigger.
And good on the second, so she makes both.
And guys, for A'ja Wilson, she's always a factor night in and night out.
Well, when you're a multiple-time MVP, us and the fans expect that. There's no doubt she's cemented herself as one of the best players of this generation. Yeah, she's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense her confidence. Everything she puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
And please give a big round of applause for your Youth Squad. All right, Dinosaurs, your Youth Squad. Make some noise.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter play now. Ooh, no luck on that one. Good work defensively by Natasha Howard. Clark outside. Back to Mitchell. Boston outside. No good with the triple. Young with it. 15 points in the game. Lloyd up top. The offensive rebound. Wilson. And that one drops.
Offensive rebounding is all about hustle for Wilson. But really, it's also about reading shots, correctly anticipating the angles and the bounces.
Now here's Clark. 18 points for her. Bonner outside. Pass to Clark. Clock at 6. Bonner guarded by Young. And it's DeWanna Bonner with the 3.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Here's Stokes. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And there's the 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Field goal. And for Indiana, number 12, Demiris Beltis.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Clark. The tray. It's rebounded by Young. And here are the Aces now. They trail by 6. Wilson with it. She's guarded by Dantas. And it's Wilson missing. Here's the Fever with the ball. Clark outside.
Double team on Caitlin Clark.
5 on the clock. DeWanna Bonner for 3. It's hauled in by the Aces. There's Lloyd with the 3. Second chance shot. And it's Wilson missing.
outside. To the paint. Stripped away. Wilson in the post.
Started by Boston.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup. The Fever leading.
Boston outside.
Las Vegas fouls ball. Kia Stokes. Second personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for Las Vegas. Number 1, Kirsten Bell.
Here's Bonner. She's got 12. Mitchell outside. Inside. 5 to shoot.
Boston, good.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Young. She's got 15. She gets that one.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
Pass to Boston.
Up top, Clark. Gray defending. Now here's Bonner. To the middle.
Takes it out to Clark.
The 3. Gets that one through the hole. Makes her 7 for 13 this game.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Now here's Young. She's got 17. Gray, she's covered by Clark. Lets it fly from 18. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. Now here's Mitchell, guarded by Young. Pass to Clark.
Picked by Dantas. And a shot by Clark, no good.
Las Vegas trailing. Now Young, she's covered by Mitchell. Outside Young, down low. And here's Bell, trying her luck from deep.
They grab their own miss.
And that one's good. Wilson.
Yeah, just an elegant offensive weapon. Wilson has way too many go-to moves to count. Defenses have a hard time keeping up with her.
Now here's Mitchell. 18 points for her.
Clark outside. And again, Clark missing.
Wilson with it. And it's Dantas picking her up. Outside Young. Gray. Wilson the screen. She clings that one off the back iron and it falls.
A dangerous playmaker with an assortment of moves. Gray is a defender's worst nightmare.
And here is Mitchell. Here's Clark. Nice D from Chelsea Gray. And here are the Aces now. It's a 3-point game. For the tie. That's her 6th make from the field. She's taken 9 shots and missed only 3.
And they finally fought all the way back to even the score. We've got a whole new ballgame.
Yeah, and they've got all the momentum in the world right now after that comeback, so you just have to like their chances the rest of the way.
Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
Those two, they just keep going right at each other from deep.
A little one-on-one action we've got on our hands here, Tim.
I'm not complaining.
Now here's Gray. 15 points in the game. Pass to Wilson. Back to Gray. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Hard-fought bucket there. Nice putback.
And here's Indiana.
They've led by as much as 10. Clark outside. Shoots the 3.
And again, Clark missing.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Here's Mitchell.
18 points for her.
And it's rebounded by Jackie Young. Now Wilson for the lead.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
The three from Kelsey Mitchell. The shot comes out. Wilson with it. She's got 24. Gray outside. Young. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Flashy handles for the Young. Certainly doesn't lack confidence on the floor.
The Fever trailing. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Boston outside.
Back to Clark. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three-point range.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Gray outside. There's a screen. Boots over Clark. Gray, that's good.
Good move to create a gap in the defense and get to the bucket for an easy two.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And here's Colson. Clark outside. The three ball. And she's good on the three ball.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Outside Young.
Screen by Gustafson.
Takes the three. And that's good. Jackie Young for three.
Another for Young, and while she's a tremendous passer, when she starts scoring like this, it adds another dimension for her team.
Now here's Clark. Pass to hole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Colson. Shoots a three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here is Lloyd. Back to Young. Mitchell a screen. Three-pointer. Another three for Las Vegas.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Hull with the ball. Guarded by Young. Pass to Clark.
Outside Cunningham.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Las Vegas. And here's Young. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Clark. She's covered by Mitchell. Clark outside. Good on the triple.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Young from outside the arc. That's in there. Tiffany Mitchell with the assist.
Tremendous vision from Mitchell to spot the wide open teammate. That kind of unselfishness is contagious.
Clark outside. Here's Colson, covered by Lloyd. Back to Clark. And the layup is good.
That's what I call pretty passive. timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Outside Young. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Lloyd. Gustafson. Outside Young. Now Gustafson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Now here's Clark. She's covered closely.
Cunningham.
And it's good for two.
Well, not just a perimeter threat, Cunningham is also dangerous on the interior.
Outside Young. Rebounded by the Fever. They've led by as much as 10. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Pass to Dantas. Off target with the three. Las Vegas trailing. Now here is Lloyd. Beyond the arc. Hole with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Here's Colson. Clark, right side. Shoots. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Here's Lloyd. Outside Young. Takes the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove. That tray has been deadly.
Now here's Hole. Clark, she's covered by Mitchell. Outside Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Dantas. To the inside.
The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
A skilled wing. Dantas is hard to track in the pick and roll. She can do anything out of it.
Here's Mitchell. No good on the three. The Fever leading. Dantas the screen. Down low. That shot, no good. Outside Young. A beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, she's got such a great touch and feel around the rim. She made that reverse look easy, but trust me when I tell you, it's not.
Now here's Hole. Back to Clark for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
Now Lloyd. Outside Young. Pass to Mitchell. Releases. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Outside Cunningham.
Now here's Clark. And stolen by Mitchell. On target from about 13 feet.
With a strong feel for the game, Mitchell's able to find her shot out of the pick and roll.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Mitchell. Left side Boston. Pass to Bonner. Shoots over Young, fades away, and sinks the tough shot.
Not only is Bonner a strong shooter, she knows how to get productive. Looks for any and every scoring chance.
Here's Stokes. Here's the floater. Young's shot is off. So it's Indiana now. Now Howard. Back to Mitchell. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. Gray with it. Pass to Young. Back to Gray. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Clark outside. Here's Mitchell. Asia Wilson grabs the board. Pass to Young. Gray outside. Young. Oh, and it's blocked by Aaliyah Boston. Now here's Clark. She's guarded closely. And that one drops for her.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
And here's Gray. Pass to Stokes. Young, Bonner defending. Outside Lloyd from past the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
You love to see how Jewel Lloyd never backs down. She goes on the attack and finds the big bucket.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark. Over Gray. Clark can't hit. Now the Aces with it. Trailing by 5. Now here's Gray. To the middle. Here's Stokes. Shot clock at 5. Back to Gray. This one for 3. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
What a night for Gray. She might be a point by trade, but Chelsea can pour it in when she looks for her own shot.
Pass to Howard. Makes it off the glass.
You can't play timid in big moments. Howard sees the opportunity and seizes her chance to make a play.
Inside, Wilson. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Clark with it. Now Mitchell. Shoots over Young. Shot by Mitchell, no good. Las Vegas trailing. Pass to Gray. Back to Wilson. Over Mitchell. Wilson can't hit. Indiana with the ball. Now Clark. The 3. Rebounded by Jewel Lloyd.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Here's Gray. Yes! And she has brought them within 2 points.
Staying poised under pressure. Gray has the confidence and ability to come through in the clutch.
Now here's Clark. Over Gray. Clark can't get it to go. What a big possession right here.
No question, guys. Tension, palpable. Can you feel it?
Oh, man. Can I ever? Here's Wilson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock, that's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
Be knocked down to 3 or 2, who knows?
Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Kelsey Mitchell. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Aces.
Yeah, we're watching the huddle. I think the coach is telling them to take the easy points in a hurry, then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, and you shouldn't just foul blindly, though. Go for the steal with all they've got before that.
Yeah, you could go for the steal for a second or two, then foul.
Outside Young.
Hey.
The floater. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for your
Caitlin Clark picks one up.
The foul drawn by Young, it's hard to keep her in front of you, and that opens up so much more of her game.
She doesn't hit the first, and that was one they really wanted. She's got one more, though. And she's able to hit the second one. And that narrows the lead to just 3.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. That's not ideal.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Caitlin Clark. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So she gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And the Aces call time here.
Time is the big factor here. You need to get the points fast and then foul.
Yeah, Tim, and it has to be a quick foul. Every second is critical at this stage.
Yeah, they cannot waste any time if they want to come back.
Lakers dance crew, make some noise, man.
There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3. Howard with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jewel Lloyd, third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the away team, Kelsey Mitchell. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point ball game. And the Aces call time here. And what do you guys think?
They can call all the timeouts they want, but it really isn't going to do them any good.
No, there's nothing they can do to salvage this one at this point.
That's just stat padding time.
It from downtown.
Defensive breakdown. You know, they didn't play him close enough on the inbound and gave up the triple there.
And so it's the Fever who come out on top here. They seem to relish their role as the villains here.
I sense that too. They really did feed off all the negative energy this crowd was directing at them. They turned it around and used it to motivate them to close out the win.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.